All right, back again this morning. Got some ducks flying. There's several hundred on here when I pulled up here. We're flooded cornfield. We just had a possum down on that corner. I have them 3 sets on this here levee road or whatever. Yesterday I had a coon, and today we have another coon. This one's actually even a little bigger. It's almost like one back home. This may go an extra large. Pretty big old boy. I caught in the molicious, the new one I'm trying, caramel. But we'll get him taken care of on down the line. All right, Trapper, here we are a few checks later. Got this here crossroad right here. And if you follow it to right there, you'll see a skunk staring at us. This here is that big old field where way back in the corner back there we had the coyote yesterday. I got 2 sets at the entrance coming in there and 2 sets here. So any coyote wanting to work through here has to go past. There is a little trail that goes through the timber. Dead ends back there. I got a bobcat set back there. So anyway, we'll get Mr. Stinky taken care of. He's kind of agitated, so I'm not getting close. He's had that tail up and been daring me since I pulled up. But we'll go get him taken care of. Unfortunately, I'm downwind. Oh boy. And we'll get on down the line. Kind of a unique looking one. All right, Trappers. They're here. The big ditch tees in to the ditch. Goes all the way around this section. This is where we shot that last skunk. This afternoon I'm coming back. It's starting to drop enough I can get down in that deep end, or the far end, a little shallower. I can get in it. And then I'm gonna cross, come through that timber. There's a beaver dam in there, get it set up. But here, of course, I started this caster mount up here. It's actually where the trap was the first time. You can see where I notched out yesterday and set, and you can see how far it dropped. But if you look right there, it looks like claw marks in the mud. Now this falls off pretty steep, and I don't want to go down in there. But yeah, that looks like claw marks, and definitely no trap in the bed. Get it where I don't fall in. Oh boy! Together. Oh, I feel some weight. Do feel some heavy weight. Uh-oh. What? Look at that. That is not what we were expecting. What's he doing? That is a big old dog otter just by looking at his little butt. And he wasn't going nowhere in that old TS. May not come out of there. I want him to keep sliding down that bank. Get him all straightened out here. Yeah, that is a huge dog otter. Definitely take that any day, but that was not the target. What we need here to make a, you can go anywhere, make another trap bed. I want to keep it deep because this water is dropping like a rock. Break this shelf off. When I do these, I try not to leave it too much. Of course, I wallered this one out yesterday. Wallering this one out. I don't want a big shelf or a, kind of like something they got to crawl up over. I don't care about in front because I hit that with their chest and they'll drop their feet. I just don't want this back here. So I don't want my trap too far down in a dip. So as this, was yesterday, water up to here, they come up, bump, drop their feet right into the trap. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, that was a surprise. Technically, honestly, I'd rather it been a beaver. But we'll take it. Better that than an empty trap. I'm gonna have to pull this back up. I got it too far over toward the bed. The trap's actually sitting under the pole. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. To lock all the way up here. Indicator stick in there. Bring this down here. Get a little fresh mud. Little dab of caster. It's trying to rain. It's been drizzling the last hour, about ever since I shot that skunk. All right, we will watch that roll back in the water as well. Get him up the bank, get on down the line. Again, that is a huge otter. All right, this is just had the skunk, and wind's coming straight from the south that way. You don't want to be on that side of the set, because if you look, all that patch right there where when I shot him, that's where he sprayed, right sitting down there. But normally I wait till the next day, let that dissipate a little bit before I remake the set. But it looks like the last of it was right here. I'm thinking I can get the trap bed put back in there. I don't want to do that today because I see him laying over there. When I was walking over there to throw him down, get rid of him, keeping him close because they are a good draw. Well, while I was walking over there, I seen that. Very, very, very fresh coyote crap. So I'm guessing that coyote was right there, looking at that skunk right there. So he may come back tonight. I doubt it. But curiosity may pull him back in here. So I'm going to go ahead and make that set. So that one will be ready for him. Unfortunately, we have another one up there, but it's on the wrong side of the road. I guess he couldn't smell it, so I'm going to do something, put another set over here. Or actually, the weather forecast is supposed to change. The wind's supposed to be out of the north the next couple of days, so I'll probably leave it, get this set working. That gives me one on each side of the road. That's the way I usually try to set it up, so I can play the wind. But anyway, we'll get that one remade and hope for better luck tomorrow. All right, trappers. It's where we had the possum the first day, coon yesterday. Nothing today. You can see the bucket's messed up on the bucket cubby, and if you look real close back here behind the tree, you'll see why. We got us an old Bobcat. Not a bad looking feller either. Gotta watch where I'm walking. There's wire here. Yeah. Lay this stuff down. Tons of glass back here, like a junk pile. I'm gonna take this off my head. I filmed one yesterday and it didn't come out. And a couple of my beaver sets didn't come out, I noticed, when I was previewing them last night. Good solid catch on that foot, that number 3 Victor offset. Yeah. Anyway, done the bucket a number. thrashed around up here for a while. We'll get him taken care of and get this remade. I'll probably go ahead and show the remake on this one for anybody new that hasn't seen it. Simple, but let me get him taken care of and be right back to you. Okay, pretty simple. Clean out the bed. I got the trap set. Just get it in there solid where it's not wobbling, even though we're not burying it per se like we would a predator set. We don't want any wobble. Now, that's about all the burying I do. I just put a lot of leaves and junk around it that they may not want to step on. Keep the pan cleaned off. This is one of the pans that has a sandpaper disc I cut out and glued on it. So that was my lure stick. I was like, oh, I found my lure stick. Oh, there is my lure stick right there. This is my lure stick. We'll get some trash, throw in there, just like I put the bait or lure in a little trash. Now you can use bait in this set, you can use just lure in this set. It don't really matter. The main thing is put enough up here to get him attracted, and don't leave him nowhere else to walk but your trap. So we're going to throw some leaves and junk back here. Alright, going to refreshen up my, this is a Beaver caster Bobcat bait. It's Beaver caster with a couple, 3 other things that cats like to smell in it. I like it right above, so if they want to reach it, smell it, they got to step in to smell it. And then, want them coming across to smell some urine. Very important at every Bobcat set, if you don't use anything else. And normally I use lure up there, but I used the last of it yesterday on a set we got to go check. So I'm going to put in some of the Catch Brothers. Just mice or whatever they call it. Well, I can get some of it. You don't want to come out there very good. There we go. Straight mice, I guess. Straight mice. That's all you're wanting is them to have to come in. They want to smell that wherever they come from. Smell that. Step on over here to smell that. Step on over here to smell that, or vice versa. You want them stepping around and only giving them one nice, comfortable place to stand. Put their foot. Step right there. They can smell everything, and then you'll end up having them just like him. All right, get this all packed up and get on down the line. All right, Trapper. We're in a little section of woods. Open field out there. Pretty decent little section. I mean, I don't know, probably 200 acres. Empty bucket cubby right there. Now, something about these empty bucket cubbies you must know and understand is if you're going to put them on a drag, which I did here, and you notice there's no little brush anywhere around. What I had done, and I think I've showed it in the past, is I take my drag, I flip it over upside down, and I beat it in the ground next to it. It's just a few little twigs or something. They'll get wrapped around it, and most cats aren't powerful enough to pull loose. But you see, the trap's gone. Somebody didn't do their job. So I started looking. Of course, you know, I could tell this wasn't tore up, so I'm searching around and around. Couldn't find that, couldn't find nothing. I actually was parked out on the edge. Went to get another trap off the four-wheeler, and lo and behold, as cats will let you do, I walked in from right here to that bucket a while ago. Now I'm talking and being loud, it may do something different. But I come pretty much right through here. And if you look right over there, act like you don't see him, he ain't moving. There's a cat. He already let me walk past him twice and didn't move. Actually, he didn't move when I drove in here. I just happened to see this tangled ball of vines. And I'm like, I bet I know what made that. So there he is, second cat for the day, which technically would have been the first cat. Because, like I said, I had to go back and get a trap. I didn't have any on my buggy to come back and reset it until I found this guy. So we'll get him, and he's another big old Tom, I would guess. He's a big old cat. Nowhere near as pretty as the other one. But don't get in a hurry. Make sure your set's good. He didn't go far. Bucket's right there. He made it to here, maybe what, 30 yards? But he could have went a lot further. We'll get him taken care of. Get on down the line. We are at the only beaver lodge I've seen on this place this year. And it's pretty massive for definitely down here. Let's see how deep this is. I've seen two holes from the other side going in. One's right underneath this corner and one on the other side. Let's see if we can get a set in here for these guys. When they were trying to drain it, they were causing them fits. And now they've got it drained down where they can't really get to the big drain tube. They're not coming out anymore. So, whatever that saying is, the mountain won't go to Muhammad, Muhammad's got to go to the mountain. I don't know if they're in here anymore. That's pretty soft stuff. But we're going to try and see. We'll put this one in here, and then we'll get around the corner and do the other one. And I'm going to say they're not in here anymore. I have an entrance here. And then another one just like that on the other side. Looks like there might have been one there, but definitely one there. One on high and dry. And usually not going to stay anywhere where it's high and dry. So I would have to have my guess that they are gone. But then I walked all the way up in here. We're going to set it up anyway. Never know. One may come back to poke his head in there. Alright, not a great day, but not a bad day. Just bad because I didn't catch any beavers. Guess 2 cats and a big otter is a good day any day. But yeah, I had the 2 cats, the otter, 2 skunks, 2 possums, and 3 raccoons. I'm going to say this is a pretty good cat here. One this morning. A lot bigger than that other one. This one ended up being a little smaller than I thought it was, but still a decent sized cat. A little better than I thought, but still don't have much white on its belly. He got a little broader. I'm going to say this is a huge otter. I'm going to throw him on the up here and scale him right quick, and I'll get back with you. All right, got him on the scale, and he is moving around too much. 25.7. Dang near 26-pound otter. He's pretty dry. He got a little water on him, so we'll just call him 25 pounds. But all right, got some good sets out today. More beaver. We'll have some beaver tomorrow.